chance to travel the world, but I don't have any plans. Wish that I could stay forever this young, not afraid to close my eyes. Life's a game made for everyone, and love is the prize. So wake me up when it's all over, when I'm wiser and I'm older. All this time I was finding myself, and I didn't know I was lost. So wake me up when it's all over, when I'm wiser and I'm older. All this time I was finding myself, and I didn't know I was lost. 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 I didn't know.
When the night has come and the land is dark and the moon is the only light we'll see. No, I won't be afraid. Oh, I won't be afraid. Just as long as you stand by me. So darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Stand by me. If the sky that we look upon should tumble and fall, or the mountain should crumble to the sea, I won't cry, I won't cry, no, I won't shed a tear. Just as long as you stand by me. And darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Oh, stand now. Stand by me. Stand by me. Stand by me. Whenever you're in trouble, won't you stand by me? Oh, stand by me. Whoa, stand by.
too fast to prepare for this. Tripping in the world could be dangerous. Everybody circling as vultures. Negative, nepotist. Everybody waiting for the fall of man. Everybody praying for the end of times. Everybody hoping they could be the one. I was born to run, I was born for this. Whip, whip, run me like a racehorse. Pull me like a ripcord. Break me down and build me up. I wanna be the slip, slip. Word upon your lip, lip. Rather that you rip, rip. Break me down and build me up. Whatever it takes. 'Cause I love the adrenaline in my veins. I do whatever it takes. 'Cause I love how it feels when I break the chains. Whatever it takes. Yeah, take me to the top. I'm ready for whatever it takes. 'Cause I love the adrenaline in my veins. I do what it takes. Always had a fear of being typical. Looking at my body feeling miserable. Always hanging on to the visual. I wanna be invisible. Looking at my years like I'm out of dumb. Everybody needs to be a part of them. Never be enough from the prodigal son. I was born to run, I was born for this. Whip, whip, run me like a racehorse. Pull me like a ripcord. Break me down and build me up. I wanna be the slip, slip. Word upon your lip, lip. Rather that you rip, rip. Break me down and build me up. Whatever it takes. 'Cause I love the adrenaline in my veins. I do whatever it takes. 'Cause I love how it feels when I break the chains. Whatever it takes. Yeah, take me to the top. I'm ready for whatever it takes. 'Cause I love the adrenaline in my veins. I do what it takes. Hypocritical, egotistical. Don't wanna be the parenthetical, hypothetical. Working onto something that I'm proud of. Out of the box, an epoxy to the world and the vision we've lost. I'm an apostrophe. I'm just a symbol to remind you that there's more to see. I'm just a product of the system of catastrophe, and yet a masterpiece, and yet I'm half diseased. And when I am deceased, at least I go down to the grave and die happily, and leave the body of my soul to be a part of me. I do what it takes. Whatever it takes. 'Cause I love the adrenaline in my veins. I do whatever it takes. 'Cause I love how it feels when I break the chains. Whatever it takes. Yeah, take me to the top. I'm ready for whatever it takes. 'Cause I love the adrenaline in my veins. I do what it takes.
Another turning point, a fork stuck in the road. Time grabs you by the wrist, directs you where to go. So make the best of this test and don't ask why. It's not a question but a lesson learned in time. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life. So take the photographs and still frames in your mind, hanging on a shelf in good health and good time. Tattoos of memories and dead skin on trial. For what it's worth, it was worth all the while. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life. Something unpredictable, but but in the end it's right. I hope you had the time of your life. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life.
Once upon a younger year, when all our shadows disappeared, the animals inside came out to play. Went face to face with all our fears, learned our lessons through the tears, made memories we knew would never fade. One day my father, he told me, son, don't let it slip away. He took me in his arms, I heard him say, when you get older, your wild heart will live for younger days. Think of me if ever you're afraid. He said one day you'll leave this world behind, so live a life you will remember. My father told me when I was just a child, these are the nights that never die. My father told me. Light a fire they can't put out, carve your name into those shining stars. He said go venture far beyond the shores, don't forsake this life of yours. I'll guide you home no matter where you are. One day my father, he told me, son, don't let it slip away. When I was just a kid I heard him say, when you get older your wild heart will live for younger days. Think of me if ever you're afraid. He said one day behind, so live a life you will remember. My father told me when I was just a child, these are the nights that never die. My father told me.
maiden.
because they were standing.
Take a look past our innocence. Take a step back to yesterday. When life would move slower, we would never grow up. All we knew that love was for when we're older. Anything could happen, secretly imagine. They could never tear us apart, too young to fall. This is our story that we could take back someday. Our lonely glory that we could get back, they say. This is our story that we could take back someday. Our hope is only that we could take back someday. Take a look past our innocence. Take a step back to yesterday. When life would move slower, we would never grow up. All we knew that love was for when we're older. Anything could happen, secretly imagine. They could never tear us apart, too young to fall. This is our story that we can take back someday. Our hope if only that we can take back someday. Someday, 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 we can take back someday. We can take back someday. This is our story that we can take back someday. Our lonely glory that we can get back, they say. This is our story that we can take back someday. Someday, someday, we can take back someday.
Okay, this one's for Gabby. trouble melts like lemon drops. High above the chimney top, that's where you find me, oh, somewhere over the rainbow. Bluebirds fly, and the dreams that you dare to, oh why can't well, I see trees of green and red roses too. I watch them bloom for
Good afternoon. The academic procession is about to begin. Please take your seats. Please welcome the faculty and administration of Stevens Institute of Technology. Please welcome the Stevens Institute of Technology, class of 2018. Please welcome Dr. Nariman Farvardin, President of Stevens Institute of Technology, the Board of Trustees, Provost, members of the Cabinet, and academic deans of Stevens Institute of Technology, led by the Faculty Marshal, Dr. Sophia Hasiotis.
Good afternoon. My name is Sophia Hasiotis, and as a faculty marshal, it is my pleasure to welcome you to the 146th commencement ceremony of Stevens Institute of Technology. As we congratulate today's graduates and their families, we recognize their impressive accomplishments. Bravo. Each degree candidate has worked diligently to attain the goal that will be realized in this morning's ceremony. Our ceremony will begin with the singing of the national anthem, led by the President's Ensemble. We ask the audience to please rise.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
You may be seated. And now, it is my pleasure to introduce the president of Stevens Institute of Technology, Dr. Nariman Farvardin.
Thank you very much, Dr. Hasiotis. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to test your energy. Good afternoon. This is good. I like this. Chairman Boswell, members of the Board of Trustees, distinguished guests, faculty, staff, graduates, family, and friends, I am indeed honored to welcome you to the 146th commencement ceremony of Stevens Institute of Technology. Graduates, we are here in this beautiful venue for only one reason, and that is to celebrate your success. Today is truly your day. For all that you have achieved, we congratulate you and wish you every success as you commence the next phase of your journey in life. Congratulations to all of you. And of course, in the midst of celebrating your achievements, our joy would be incomplete if we did not recognize a few special groups of people who have contributed to your success. First, your parents, husbands, wives, partners, families, and friends, many of whom join us today with pride, anticipation, and joy. We welcome them knowing full well that none of you would be here today without the support, caring, love, and confidence of family members and friends who believed in you, embraced your dreams, and paved the way for your success. This is their day just as much as it is yours. Would all family members of graduates please rise so that I and the graduates together welcome you and thank you for what you have done. Family members, please rise. Thank you. Thank you all very much. And we must also thank your many teachers and mentors here at Stevens. Our remarkable faculty members have devoted their lives to explaining the known and exploring the unknown. And they have invited you to join them in the race to the frontiers of knowledge and in innovating solutions to society's biggest problems. Let's also take a moment to thank the women and men who have shared their knowledge, imparted their excitement, ignited your curiosity, and taught you how to unleash your intellect and your energy to make the world a better place. Would the faculty emeriti, and the faculty marshal please rise so that we can jointly thank you. Thank you all very much. Thank you for all that you do for Stevens. It is now my distinct privilege to introduce today's honoree. Are you ready? This year's commencement speaker is an immensely successful business executive and a renowned industry leader. He also epitomizes the American dream and spirit. Born and raised in northeastern Iran, Seifi Ghasemi felt the power of America's ideals long before he ever stepped foot on American soil. From an early age, he saw this nation of immigrants as a beacon of opportunity, openness, and tolerance. Mr. Ghasemi earned an undergraduate degree in engineering from Abadan Institute of Technology, and later realized his dream of coming to the United States as a graduate student at Stanford University, where he earned a master's degree in mechanical engineering. Mr. Ghasemi returned to Iran and helped establish the steel industry there. While pursuing that formidable endeavor, he began to develop an expertise in the industrial gases business due to the need for oxygen in the steelmaking process. Swept up by events completely beyond his control, the trajectory of Mr. Ghasemi's life was completely altered by the Islamic Revolution in 1979. During that time of extraordinary political turmoil and upheaval, he eventually returned to the US, where he quickly applied his talents. Mr. Ghasemi rose to become a senior executive at industrial gas company, the BOC Group, and later held several leadership roles at GKN, a British aerospace and automotive components manufacturer. He went on to become chairman and CEO of the chemical firm Rockwood Holdings, which grew to become a global leader in inorganic specialty chemicals and advanced materials under his leadership. Since 2014, Mr. Ghasemi has served as chairman, president, and CEO of Air Products and Chemicals, a global enterprise of approximately 15,000 employees with operations in 50 countries. Guided by his strategic vision and leadership, Air Products has developed into one of, if not the, most profitable industrial gas company in the world, reporting fiscal 2017 sales of $8.2 billion and a current market capitalization of approximately $35 billion. This is billion with a B, like boy. Mr. Ghasemi has received a number of personal and professional honors and accolades: an honorary doctorate degree from Lafayette College in 2017, and the Biennial International Palladium Medal from the Société de Chimie Industrielle in 2017 for his distinguished contributions to the chemical industry. Seifi Ghasemi, for your remarkable contributions to the chemical industry, your exemplary achievements as a business leader, and your inspiring example of human ingenuity, determination, and resiliency, we hereby award you the Doctor of Engineering honoris causa.
Dr. Stephen Boswell, Chairman of the Board of Trustees of Stevens Institute of Technology, will now confer the honorary degree, and Provost Christophe Pierre will present the doctoral hood.
By virtue of the authority vested in the trustees of Stevens Institute of Technology, and on their behalf, I hereby confer upon you the degree of Doctor of Engineering honoris causa and admit you to all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you very much. This is yours, of course. I got that. But we'll keep it for you. You have to hold it while you speak. Congratulations. Great. Thank you very much.
Take it. Narman?
Oh, okay. We want to get in.
Narman, photo.
We need to go this way.
Okay. Well, good afternoon, class of 18. It is obviously an honor and a privilege for me to be here with you today. And congratulations for the outstanding achievement of earning a graduate degree from this outstanding academic institution. You are now ready to go forward, be the leaders of the future, and change the world. And I'm sure you will do that. I do want to thank the Board of Trustees of Stevens Institute of Technology and your president, Dr. Nariman Farvardin, for giving me the opportunity to be your commencement speaker today. I am honored also to receive the Honorary Doctor of Engineering degree from this long-established and excellent academic institution. A few days ago, I received the list of today's graduating class. I noticed that there are people in this class from all corners of the world. Therefore, I would like to discuss with you the main challenges we all face as citizens of the world. Global issues that face all humanity, such as income inequality, diversity, immigration, and the environment. You, the class of 18, are the future leaders of our world. To address and find solutions to these global challenges, you need to think and act as a citizen of the world. You need to be concerned, caring, informed, and actively participating in the process of finding solutions to these global problems. As a result of the scientific, technological, commercial, and communication developments of the past 150 years, the world has become more and more interconnected and interdependent. If all of us were living here in this place on the Hudson River 1,000 years ago, no one in the world would have even known that we existed, let alone care about our issues. And our own concerns at the time would have been focused on surviving day to day based on what was available within a few miles. We did not need to be concerned about the rest of the world. Move forward to 500 years ago. If we were living here then, we would have been just discovered, and our concerns would still be local. It would take people months to cross an ocean to reach us, and we still would never hear about what was happening in China, Middle East, or Africa. As recently as 150 years ago, it would take months to travel to Asia or India, and we would still be far removed from the events happening in those faraway places because those events did not affect us. Now, please move to 2018. Today, anyone can go from one corner of the world to another in less than a day on a non-stop flight. What happens in the most remote corner of the world is news on your smartphone within minutes. Balance of trade with a country 10,000 miles away is the political issue of the day, filling the front pages of our printed and digital newspapers. Efforts of a country 6,000 miles away to develop nuclear capability has now become an urgent issue for our governments. There is no question that the world has literally shrunk, and we live in a brave new world which is totally interconnected physically and interdependent commercially. To illustrate this further, class of 18, please join me in an intellectual journey to fully explore what this new world really looks like. Let us do an exercise by shrinking the world 1,000,000 times so that we go from living in a world of 7.8 billion people to a small village of 7,800 people. Shrink the distances 1,000,000 times. Shrink the wealth of individuals 1,000,000 times and see what we end up with. In this new world, your neighbors are not 10,000 miles away. They are 50 feet away, and they are your real neighbors. So you will see, what do we see in this world once we have shrunk it? We are going to see a very crowded, cramped, and polluted city with a very few, maybe too expensive, well-guarded and walled-up homes surrounded by literally a crowded slums. What is the experience of living in such a town? First, if anything happens in this small town, it immediately affects you and it concerns you and you need to deal with it. If there is a genocide in a section of the town, you will become well aware of it because it is your neighbors next door who are being killed. If there is a gang of thugs roaming another part of the world, killing people and driving them out of their homes, it is your problem because those problems, fleeing the gangs, are climbing your walls and entering your home. If you come out of your house, you will immediately run into people who do not look like you, or dress like you, or speak your language. So now you have no choice but to deal with diversity. You will be forced to, by necessity, to deal with these people because you are dependent on them to live in this small town. Then, if in this town of yours, if people, by necessity and lack of access to other sources of energy, are burning wood or coal to heat their homes and cook, and as a result totally polluting your small town, you are going to smell it and breathe it, and you will not be able to ignore environmental issues because it is affecting the health of your newborn child. What else do you see in this imaginary town of ours? You will see that only 1 or 2 people in the community live in very large houses with all the wealth of the town concentrated in the hands of a small group of people. But all around the big house, right next door, people are living in makeshift dwellings, poor and working hard to serve the needs of the few people in the big house. You can see an anger and a tension building among the masses of the people in your town. And you start worrying about the fact that income inequality is a real issue that you need to deal with. Massive income inequality has always led to revolution by the masses, and it will lead to the destruction of your town. 2,000 years ago, the famous philosopher Plutarch said, and I quote him, "An imbalance between rich and poor is the oldest and most fatal ailment of all republics." I'd like to repeat that. An imbalance between rich and poor is the oldest and most fatal ailment of all republics. It is incomprehensible that we can ignore the fundamental challenges that humanity faces, the challenges of income inequality, diversity, immigration, and environment. Ignoring these issues will lead to a chaotic and dangerous world that none of us would want to live in. It is pure fantasy that a few of us can isolate ourselves and live in a corner of the world that is immune to these problems. The world has moved on, and we need to come together as true citizens of the world to address and find solutions that benefit all humanity. So, class of 18, you are the future leaders of this world. You are the future mayors of our small town. Please take your responsibility seriously. You can change the world. Your generation has the intelligence and the energy to do that. I do urge you to get involved, to learn in depth about the issue, to take time to understand the real problems, and most important, please get engaged and participate in the political process that determines how we deal with these issues. It is your town after all, and you have no choice but to live in it. There is no other place. So let us fix this place that we have. Do not underestimate the impact that you can have as an individual on our future. And please pay close attention to what the Greek philosopher Plato said 2,300 years ago, and I quote, "One of the penalties of refusing to participate in politics is that you end up being governed by your inferiors." I'd like to repeat that. One of the penalties of refusing to participate in politics is that you end up being governed by your inferiors. So, class of 18, I have every confidence in each of you and your ability to have an impact in shaping the future of our world. Go do it with energy and self-confidence, and I wish you well. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Please welcome to the stage Nafisa Sadiq from the class of 2018, who will present our honoree with a special gift.
On behalf of class of 2018, I present you with this gift, an original drawing of the torch bearers drawn by the Hoboken artist Raymond Smith. The torch bearers are an iconic symbol for the students at Stevens. We hope when you look at it, you will remember this special day. Congratulations.
Ms. Sadiq, thank you very much for presenting this nice gift on behalf of the students. And Dr. Ghassemi, your remarks were inspiring, and I'd like to take this opportunity to welcome you to the Stevens family. Thank you again. This year, I have the great privilege of awarding an honorary Master of Engineering degree to a beloved member of the Stevens family. A respected faculty member of Stevens Institute of Technology since 2000, Dr. Yudong Yao is an internationally recognized scholar and researcher in wireless communications, cognitive radio, and software-defined radio research. He holds bachelor's and master's degrees in electrical engineering from Nanjing University of Posts and Telecommunications, and a PhD in electrical engineering degree from Southeast University. Dr. Yao has served as chair of the Department of Electrical and Computer Engineering in the Schaefer School of Engineering and Science since 2007, earning distinction as the longest-serving chair in the school's history. Under his leadership, the department has made significant progress in graduate and undergraduate program development and faculty research. His research in wireless communications, secure networks, and antenna technologies has been sponsored by the National Science Foundation, the United States Army, and the Defense Advanced Research Projects Agency. Dr. Yao has served as advisor or co-advisor to 21 PhD students and 12 master's theses to date. For his contributions as an educator and mentor, he was awarded the Stevens Alumni Association Outstanding Teacher Award in 2008. He has published approximately 80 journal papers and 100 conference papers, among which there are many accolades. Dr. Yao is a fellow of both the Canadian Academy of Engineering and the National Academy of Inventors. Dr. Yao, for your exemplary achievement as a researcher and educator, and for your inspirational leadership in advancing the mission of the Schaefer School of Engineering and Science at Stevens Institute of Technology, we hereby award you the Master of Engineering honoris causa.
Dr. Stephen Boswell, Chairman of the Board of Trustees of Stevens Institute of Technology, will now confer the honorary degree, and Provost Christophe Pierre will present the Master's Hood.
By virtue of the authority vested in the trustees of Stevens Institute of Technology and on their behalf, I hereby confer upon you the degree of Master of Engineering honoris causa and admit you to all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. Congratulations.
The Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs, Dr. Christophe Pierre, will now offer congratulatory remarks to the class of 2018.
Good afternoon. Members of the Board of Trustees, President Farvardin, faculty, staff, students, families, friends, and guests, it is a privilege, an honor, and a special pleasure to share with you this joyous occasion. So students, the moment you've been waiting for, it's almost here. Just a few more minutes. Congratulations, students, on your considerable achievements. We are enormously proud of you and of the hard work that brought you to this moment. I have no doubt that you will succeed in your careers beyond Stevens, and that you will continue the traditions of leadership and achievement that have distinguished Stevens alumni across the generations. As Chief Academic Officer for the university, I admire and I applaud the drive and commitment that has brought you to this occasion. I hope that today, before you leave us, you will reflect on some of the people who guided you, who inspired you, and who nurtured you during your time at Stevens. And I'm talking about our talented, world-class faculty. Our faculty are driving Stevens forward, building its reputation as a university dedicated to development of knowledge and the application of technology towards solving complex problems and contributing to our society. This reputation is part of the legacy that you will carry with you when you step forward to make your mark on the world. It would take certainly too long to thank every member of our faculty, but what I would like to do is to recognize this year's Faculty Award winners. Today, just a moment ago, we've already recognized Dr. Yudong Yao with an honorary Master of Engineering degree. The other faculty who are honored this commencement week are as follows. Professor Negar Tavasolian from Electrical and Computer Engineering for the Provost Early Career Award for Research Excellence. Professor Georgios Potokalidis from Computer Science for the inaugural Provost Award for Research Excellence. Professor E.H. Young from Mechanical Engineering for the Jess Davis Memorial Award for Research Excellence. Professors Alexander DeRosa from Mechanical Engineering and Ramana Vinjamuri from Biomedical Engineering, who are co-recipients of the Harvey Davis Distinguished Teaching Assistant Professor Award. Professor James Rowland from the School of Systems and Enterprises for the Provost Award for Excellence in Online Teaching, and Professor Ron Besser from Chemical Engineering and Material Science for the Provost Award for Academic Entrepreneurship and Enterprise Development. These outstanding scholars and teachers and all of their colleagues provided you with a first-rate education. I'd like to recognize them. Congratulations. So students, once again, congratulations, and my sincere best wishes to all of you. Thank you.
Please welcome to the podium President Nariman Farvardin.
Thank you. I promise this will be brief, and then we go to the big event. Class of 2018. Today you become graduates of Stevens Institute of Technology. As you embark upon the next phase of your lives and your careers, you will build upon the distinguished legacy of our founders, the Stevens family, and of many prior generations of Stevens graduates over nearly 150 years. Their achievements have benefited individuals and society and have transformed the lives and work of millions of people worldwide. Their examples illuminate your journey as newly minted Stevens alumni. You will follow in the footsteps of Stevens graduates such as Alexander Calder, who invented a brand new art form called the mobile, and Mark Crispin, inventor of the IMAP protocol, which made email accessible and efficient for users throughout the world. Former NASA administrator Aaron Cohen, under whose leadership humans were first able to explore the surface of the moon, and Betsy Bailey, who played an instrumental role in deregulating the airline industry, are other examples of Stevens graduates whose careers have had far-reaching impact. Graduates such as Nate Davis, former CEO of XM Satellite Radio, and Sang-Bum Hun, current president and CEO of LG Display, as well as alumni and current trustees Lawrence Babbio and Virginia Rusterholz, who held executive leadership positions in telecom giant Verizon, and the current chairman of the Board of Trustees, Dr. Stephen Boswell, president and CEO of Boswell Engineering. These are but a few examples that demonstrate the widespread and profound impact Stevens alumni have made in diverse fields and in far-flung countries across the globe. Their education prepared them to pursue extraordinary career success and also to achieve personal success. Like them, you will become leaders, innovators, and catalysts for change. You will go on to make an impact in fields ranging from computer science and cybersecurity to medicine and healthcare to finance, transportation, energy, telecommunications, media and entertainment, education, and many more. During your careers, you will work on innovations that will be transformative to future generations as the internet, cloud computing, and big data have been in the recent past. One can imagine the impact of innovations such as autonomous vehicles, routine commercial space travel, 3D printed organs, brain-computer linkages, and the many yet-to-be-created innovations that will constitute the next chapter in the history of the human race. And you will be the authors of that story. As you progress in your career and in your lives, you will look back on your time at Stevens and realize that your education has prepared you with some unique and truly distinctive capabilities that define you as Stevens graduates and that really differentiate you from the many thousands of students celebrating commencement this year. Let me enumerate these. Number one, during your education, you've been immersed in technology in virtually all aspects of your classes. Whether you're receiving your master's or doctorate in computer science, mechanical engineering, finance, or other disciplines, Your deep exposure to technology gives you a perspective and an expertise that sets you apart from graduates of most other universities. We all must acknowledge that technology is an integral and pervasive aspect of our present and our future, and its advancement will undoubtedly create challenges and many opportunities. As graduates of Stevens Institute of Technology, you will be very well prepared to thrive in such an environment. Number two, your work ethic. Would any of the graduating students today say that you got through Stevens without working incredibly hard? Do we have any volunteers among the graduates? This is an important differentiator that you probably didn't appreciate while at Stevens, but it too will set you apart in your career. Number three, your focus on solving problems and on innovation and entrepreneurship. We know that companies, large and small, value most those employees who can frame problems, identify solutions, think creatively, work with diverse colleagues and stakeholders, be innovative and entrepreneurial. And if you don't believe me, ask Mr. Gassemi. Your education has prepared you well with all of these skills. So, as you enter the next phase of your lives, you will observe that our world will continue to undergo profound transformation as a result of technological innovation. With your Stevens education and the personal, social, and professional experiences you have gained, you can be confident that you will be well prepared to interpret and take advantage of emerging technologies, to identify and solve complex problems, and to be the next generation of pioneers, technology innovators, and global citizens that our world very much needs. As you bring your innovative spirit and energy to your chosen profession, I want to remind you of your great responsibility to innovate yourselves too. Continue to seek opportunities to learn and to build upon the knowledge and skills you have gained at Stevens. Be a responsible citizen and an active and engaged member of your community. Lead honorably and inspire others to work hard and to do good. And finally, don't forget that while we expect you to move forward at full speed, we also hope that you will always remember to reach back. You are a lifelong member of the Stevens family, and we hope yet that you will always call Stevens home. Congratulations, class of 2018.
It is now time to award the candidates for doctorate and master's degrees. The degrees will be conferred by Chairman of the Board Stephen Boswell and presented by Provost Christophe Pierre.
Now for the moment you've always been waiting for. Will all degree candidates please rise? Please rise. All degree candidates, please rise. There are many of you. So you're here? Yeah, good. Mr. Chairman of the Board of Trustees, on behalf of the faculty of Stevens Institute of Technology, I present to you these candidates who have satisfactorily completed all the requirements for the academic degrees, which I now ask you to confer upon them. Certain members of this group are recommended as candidates for the degrees of Master of Science, Master of Engineering, Master of Business Administration, Executive Master of Business Administration, or Doctor of Philosophy, and for those degrees as indicated in the program. I therefore ask you to confer upon each of them the appropriate degree with such distinction as merited.
By virtue of the authority vested in the trustees of Stevens Institute of Technology, and on their behalf, I very gladly hereby confer upon you the degree of Master of Science, Master of Engineering, Master of Business Administration, Executive Master of Business Administration, or Doctor of Philosophy, with such distinction as you have merited, and admit you to the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. Congratulations to all of you.
Graduates may be seated. Please note, graduates, that the marshals will direct you to the stage at the appropriate time. For everyone's safety, guests and students may not approach the stage to take pictures. Graduates, we ask that you refrain from taking photos of any kind from the stage and return to your seats after receiving your diploma to honor your classmates. Thank you for your cooperation.
Congratulations. It is now my pleasure to invite to the stage the Doctor of Philosophy candidates who will receive the diplomas. Note that throughout today's ceremony, only the names of those attending the ceremony will be read.
James Enos. Pentakundar Ramaswamy. Alexander S. Polara. Maggie K. Hayes. Zhao Jiang. Zhongru Zhao. Yu Zhuo. Ciara A. Agresti. Shanshui Jia. Changaming Liu. Quan Heng Chen. Xiaodi Zhu. Miriam Vatankana. Hongliu Zhao. Vajrisa Patel. Ridvan Ozbey. Jia Gi. Hao Yu Huang. Richard J. Galos. Yu Li. John Comas. Suya Zhu. Hoshuang Zhao. Kyle Andre Godin. Gabriella D. Shepard. Yulong Ma. Jagadugra Irganapati. Chiang Tang. Moniz Attar Dukali. Talal Asaluzman.
Please welcome to the podium the Dean of the School of Business.
All right. Good afternoon. I am Dr. Gregory Prastakos, Dean of the School of Business, and it is my pleasure to invite to the stage the graduates in the Stevens School of Business who have completed all requirements for the degrees of Master of Science, Master of Business Administration, and Executive Masters of Business Administration.
Katrina W. Thomas. Alyssa Breedy. Cheryl D. Dufus Williams. Tianye Jin. Xiao Wei. Christine Marie Fiello. Yolima Montanes. Gabriella Human. Randy Perilla. Orlando Ramirez. Boren Liu. Lanshi Li. Nisad Ashish Gaude. Brenda Nuger. Bridget Alois. Rachel Rosenhaus. Pabreen Shakya. Sagar H. Vidalia. Martine Haggerty. Rohith Motha. Nikhil Nirali. Rajat Shenoy. Rumkeen Jikar. Shrey Mudgal. Tan Huang. Yaksan Kang. Yuao Zhao. Xiao Bai. Nishant Bhushnan. Kanika Misra. Nirmila Shishardi. Natalie Waite Brown. And Keet Kumar. Okay. Mario Guarillo. Francisco Stewart. Chin An. Hang Wu. Stephen Penzimer. Yomanarkris Esteves. Gagain Singh. Omar Jasser. Yoshi Baby. Anyun Bav. Mohammed Yusuf Khan. Ubahi Jeet Puraihar. Asalim Ali. Rahul Nair. Jahavi Kandalboganakfar. Ricardo Quintos. Randy Alexander Patrick. Nolan Sinclair. Brandon Eller. Rebecca Cook. Dimitrios Kostakis. William Michael Reinhardt. Luis Flores. Sadisa Pranav Muzumdar. Shardul Jadav. Janesa Kakara. Sanika Save. Tejas Banari. William Velez. Kevin Storms. Oscar Gonzalez. John Y. Fahmy. Francien Williams. Ricardo Gonzalez. Yi Luo. Jun Huang. Xinyi Wai. Dingming Duan. Xiangjing Yao. Pelin Lin. Arun Kumar Krishnamurthy. Arkana Vasanthan. Chusara Elizabeth Tang. Xianyan Tian. Yuji Wei. Yihan Fu. Rush Karubi. Ephraim Schonenbern. Deep Chokomer Lakad. Titus Chikuchir. Donusa Pamitsa. Wendy De La Rosa. Larry Donald Woodson III. Paranamesh Parchura. Piyushi Batada. Samiska Nate. Sarp Uslu. Qianlao Lin. Deirdre Daly. Vivek Subramanian. Rishi Dezigan. Yash Jain. Amrit Jaina. Nehal Tarimella. Shitra Pardeep. Madhuri Koti. Somaya Rao Donakal, Kathrik Eswaran, Pallavi Ravishaknar, Kiuradi Vingapuradin, Ramona Lazarato, Siddhari Deshkunk, Piyush Sisratva, Galang Wang, Ying Liu, Liwei Chao, Haoyi Yu, Yinchen Jiang, Xiangdang Chang, Junjin Zhu, Yi Zhang, Ruhi Luan, Baiying Feng, Ting Lei, Xiaofai Ma, Duwai Zhang, Yao Huang, Wan Jie Zaniga, Nikita Puri, Yuhui Huang, Rumin An, Bei Jing, Yua Su, Xiuqian Feng, Malmar Inamadar, Abhishek Madhva Rao, Shivanash Wadwani, Sirama Vanatichuran, Suranyana Ramakan, Komal Mandir, Disha Gurnani, Avani Joshi, Garvita Malhan, Sorb Guna, Bhagrav Kulkarni, Samuel Matthew, Pradeep Gowda, Bing Mei, Ho Huan Zhou, Chelin Jiang, Fan Yang, Jinqi Liu, Hanyi Zhang, Yan Zhang, Rufeng Jing, Ziyun Song, Jiansheng Ni, Jinhuan Hu, Gangie Chen, Wei Liu, Zhangjie Gao, Chang Lu, Ji Lu, Beth Ann Board, Mustafa Ahmed El Kadi, Saktek Pantabandla, Ashke Kumar Vikram, Satya Parkesh Pravali, Kangkong Chung, Xiaqin Lin, Weiwai Fu, Ashley Flores, Zhongxiao Zheng, Renhui Wang, Theodore Bergler, Sahid Rahman, Xiaochao Chun, Shruti Agarwal, Rashi Josh, Ake Mule, Sonupnil Junjere, Sapan Bodhiwala, Deepak Raj Kaluru, Rohan Manudane, Pranoy Pal, Liu Ma, Nikhil Bajari, Hemihasha Satam, Trashan Yashwant Apadali, Siram Swamitalam, Ugahandara Ridi Yarapam, Vivek Kumar, Bowen Lu, Lu Yang, Jianyan Yao, Xinhyun Peng, Roki Zhu, Xiangzhang Jiang, Jingwei Zhao, Suqi Liu, Xingping Huang, Qiao Xiang. Thank you. Jianji Gu, Wei Lu, Qianchang Jie, Hang Luo, Shiting Pu, Bo Peng, Megnu Lin, Yanru Zhao, Tengxi Wan, Meilin Qi, Yuyan Shen, Rushil Yogi, Vikram Oja, Rahul Basadawav, Ankita Narayan, Rishub Srivastu, Lumin Shao, Yifang Ma, Lei Cheng, Hanbing Huang, Gaya Thiruroman, Keval Kumar Patel, Arkit Sardiwal, Chibayek Igyobkwe, Sanhita Sawant, Rohan Shah, Digshivsing Chowkon, Santos Joshi, Arjun Verma, Parun Gupta, Shejun Huang, Chua Han, Junjian Zheng, Jiang Li, Kuv Kao, Alexander Kruger, presenting the diploma today is his father, Michael Kruger. Tiang Hao, Shilin Yao, Hunjin Yao, Yilin Wu, Miaoqiao Wang, Yixin Shi, Kong Shen, Yan Chen, Lu Yao Lin, Jian Shu, Geri Liu, Guao Sun, Jia Shen, Yang Yu, Yojia Yan, Yonying Wang, Charvari Joshi, Parth Kadikar, Alicia Seth, Raul Bhatia, Pranjal Gandhi, Aditi Arul, Kitan Anand, Jishant Gala, Malay Shah, Ranak Teen, Marian Joy Peacock, Eric Gerard Christodilitos, Jingwen Duo, Liangtang Wang, Bokai Chung, Song Zhu, He Lu, Yua Liu, Anurag Dabi, Arpit Saxena. Susanna Mary Pinko. Christopher Neville. Amanda Nicole Manos. Charyu Amin. Abdullah Sharkar. Hiten R. Patel. Moshin Chima. Fei Ling. Ronki Zhang. Gina Kasama Chung. Maritis S. Adlo. Aditya Pandyala. Amit Wadwande. Neha Batangar. Pushkar Chavan. Kunal Batra. Gravit Kudisya. Xiangzhang Du. Yuhang Wen. Yang Yang. Disha Chudrahi. Ashay Mehta. Jinank Parek. Megha Bhavesh Doshi. Tejanshu Salaria. Xianhui Tang. Devang Yogeshkumar Parek. Sagar Doshi. Udit Lakdwala. Chirag Saradev.